This is what happens when Uncle On's too tired. I forgot to hit the record button. I've been yelling at this camera for about 20 minutes. I'm going to shorten to 10. Okay. Let me repeat myself again for the third time. Now I drew here. I'm sorry. This is Florida, East Coast, Quebec, New Brunswick, Ontario. I'm a terrible drawer. Okay. The only ones that are okay is Texas down here, the West Coast, and a few other things. Now, I'm not an artist, but I know my power grids. You have the West Coast, which is hooked up to Alberta and Vancouver. You have the Middle States, which is kind of weird because they're hooked up to Calvary. I can't remember the middle one, and the other one because they're Indian lands, and a lot of my brothers, knows this because I know them. Don't trust the white man, forked tongue. It'll give you jobs, but look at Arizona and New Mexico, and a lot of people would never talk to the Navajo, Hopi, or Apache, what they did to them in the 70s and 60s. Now, Oklahoma and Nebraska, I always tell people because people forget and people are idiots. Texas separated from that power unit. The Texas state is free. Now it's kind of hinky because Texas don't like nobody and it's oil country. And two, Oklahoma and Nebraska used to have really nasty power, nuclear power, and also I can't remember Kentucky and Tennessee back in the 80s and 90s. People forgot Karen Silkwood and what the idiots did to her. Now you can always look it up in Google and you'll find the watered down version, but Uncle Alan's pissed as hell because people don't remember. They think everything in a cute little 10-year span. Uncle Alan covers 40 years. I'm not happy. I'm kind of sick. Now, who has the worst power grid is the East Coast. It's the oldest. It's about 100 and, let's see, 1885. It's about 160 years old. It's one of the most dangerous ones because it has 12 operating light water reactors. Please check out Hubble's channel, first part, and then hopefully he puts out a second part. It's very good. I recommend everybody go over there because Uncle Han's tired and I'm trying to remember half the stuff I forgot. Now, the East Coast is nuts. It is the most mashed up nuclear crap you will not believe. I would not live on the East Coast unless you have guns pointed at me and say, "You're going over there, you Jap." Uncle Alan's pissed. All right. My family had a nice time in Arkansas, but we left in 1953, and we thank the people of Arkansas and Texas for being gracious hosts. You didn't shoot us. The U.S. government did. Now, Japan loves, well, the Japanese here, loves Texas, but a lot of dipshits down there. You could start a civil war. There was a stone monument gave to from the people of southern Japan in Chinese to the people of the Alamo. We have our own Alamo there, and a lot of people are. You have to look at my weird thoughts section because people are damn. I can't say it because YouTube will blink me off because I was going to curse like the Marines. Now, the Alamo and Olean. See, I'm Japanese. I know better Texas history than most people. A lot of Texicanos died over there. It wasn't Davy Crockett and a bunch of white guys. No, there were 80 to 100 Tex Mexicans, which were Mexicanos, fighting for freedom. They didn't like Santa Anna. They were Protestants, and guess what happened to them? Nobody ever mentions those guys, which pisses the hell out of me. A lot of people, oh, it's a bunch of white guys fighting off, 10,000 Mexicans. No, it was a bunch of hicks in a fort while the real guys are fighting out in the field like, hey, why don't you let us in? Now, Uncle Allen's pissed as hell. You go to the Alamo, you'll see a little stone that's over 400 years old, given by the people of southern Japan in friendship. Do you know what the Hicks did to that? It also pissed off a lot of Japanese, but we like the Alamo. You don't disgrace honor with racist stupidity. Okay? We are honorable people. You want to get somebody pissed, go look at the Japanese and go look at the history of Japan and warfare. We weren't that nice. We were the second worst killers than the Nazis. You ask any Marine in World War II who fought us, see how angry we are. You do not call Japanese the yellow N-word or little baboons. That pissed the hell out of us. You want to start another World War III? You try that. Okay, excuse me. Uncle Alan's getting a little, again with this. Remember, kids, it's summertime, 12 gallons, 3 days, 4 people. Don't forget Wednesday morning, I think it's 9 Mountain Time for wheel wrestles. I have to time this, sorry. Now, Cheryl, you need 250 cans of food, 750 pounds of dry food, 365 gallons of water. I won't talk about guns because that just pissed the hell out of me because people give the wrong advice. Now it's Cheryl and her 3 kids, one of them special needs. I don't think they can handle a full-size rifle. I know what they can handle. It's easy. I could think you got 3 of them under $500. You have to go to Bud's Gun Shop in Tennessee. They're really nice folks. Tell them Uncle sent you over there and they'll hook you up really good. And Chris, please help them because if they get anything else, they're going to kill themselves. It's 22s, 10-shot clips. Make sure it's rifles. Because I swear to God, next person tells me about the 300, I want to pop them in the head. Okay, this book right here by Anton. He's a black guy. Okay, but he lived through 9/11. So I trust the guy who knows what he's talking about. Read this book. And then Wesley Rawls for everybody else. That's, sorry, Liberty Garden, West Wind, Rob Painless. You got to read this. This is really good. I read this to my grandnephews and they still look at me like I'm nuts. Wesley Rawls, okay? For Cheryl and the girls, Survival Mom, page 114. Okay, there's other pages, but a lot of people don't understand, and I got to keep this short. Let's give a big hand for these folks. Okay, my Polly's kicking up. Palmetto Prepper. Let's talk about prepping with Tyler. Cheryl Hirsch, DOI, fun. Please check her out. Little Prepper Lady. Prepping in Progress and Imagination. Wait. Magnify the Imagination. Uncle Alan's getting tired and he's getting sick. Excuse me. But Uncle Alan is Japanese and I'm mean as hell. Other book is Preppers by Lindia King. This is a sociology book. It's about that thick. A lot of people don't understand that. This is good until August, right? 2,500 for a red state, 4,000 for a blue state, and nobody touches $10,000. Explain that later. This, you want to get an IBC. You can check this out at a library, hopefully, or you get interpersonal library drop. I tell people a library card is your best weapon. I prefer using brains than guns. This is why Uncle Alan's sick all the time. Okay, kids, I gotta take off. Oops.